Good morning, guys. This is good Saturday morning to you. This is April the 21st. It's 7:06 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. A little cloudy outside and a little cool. This morning was a little cool, probably in the low 30s. Inside right now it's about 55 degrees and warming up nicely. I did run the furnace a little bit last night, so that's that. Yeah, it works okay. Everything's, as far as the solar, the electric, and the heat and all that stuff is 5 by 5. And what else? I'm going to be going to Santa Fe, that's Santa Fe today, and look at, I know y'all are going to be shocked, so I thought I'd prepare you for this. I'm actually going to go to Best Buy and look at surprisingly, a gimbal. They have one for $99. That's a good one. The downside is it's plastic and it also does not have a removable battery, but it'll work for me maybe. But I'm going to go by and check it out. Why do I need a gimbal? Well, it will steady walking videos, and you can also use it as for a lot of other things. Anyway, basically it's just going to be a toy. Okay? Do I need it? Well, you know, if you're going to do walking videos, it does help, because I noticed I went and looked at other channels and they're all using gimbals. So does that mean I have to follow the thundering herd right off the cliff because they went? No. But most of theirs cost anywhere from $500 to $1,000 too. But anyway, this is just a basic gimbal. But anyway, having said that, it's a nice day. It's a little cloudy, but there is no wind. I was just outside for a few minutes and there is no wind, not a breath, but it is a little chilly, and it's nice to see clouds. I haven't seen any in a while. Anyway, Mike Butterfield, we're Rusty's Rangers. We think he's the most. We're the Beer 30 bunch, and we're coast to coast. Get him, Mike. Boy, I'm telling you, I don't know what you take, but just keep taking it. Roger St. Martin, thumbs up to you. Bill K, they look like good kids. That's the kids. Nice video, Rusty. That's at Tent Rocks. That's the kids from Colorado. Their senior year, they have the last half of the year they spend traveling around, and this one class does, not all the students in the school, just one class that somehow signs up for it and qualifies for it. But yeah, they were very nice, very mannerly. And yeah, enjoyed talking to them, had a long talk with them. Yeah, even we talked about the Peace Corps and stuff. And speaking of the Peace Corps, I got this jacket, this coat in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia in 1994. So that would make it 24 years old, which is older probably than some of the viewers. Is it warm? You bet. Why have I hung on to it? Because it cost me $16 US in Ulaanbaatar, Mongolia. It's got pockets everywhere. And it's just a nice warm jacket, and I wear it in honor of the Mongolians that put up with me for a long time, and my counterpart Bat Suhan. But anyway, they were nice kids. Carla Walker, I'm in Colorado now, and I watched the rain come in, Memphis, Tennessee to Colorado. Fun times. Well, we had just a little, you know, they had about 1/100 of an inch of rain here yesterday. But it did make a little difference. Ronlin 100, beautiful area, Rusty. Yeah, Tent Rocks. Yeah, this is Mark H. Thanks, General. Tent Rocks. Mike Butterfield, they heard you pronounce it Colorado, and they kept right on walking. You know, Mike, are you a linguistic person? I mean, I pronounce words the way I grew up pronouncing them. I mean, if you don't like it or anybody else, hell with you. I mean, you know, nothing personal, but you know, you get on me for Nevada and everywhere else. I mean, that's just the way I am, guy. Get over it. I know you don't mean anything negative. You're just saying that, but that's the way it is, you know. Anyway, does it really bother me? No, absolutely not. I mean, it's just that I don't pick at people for the way they pronounce words, and I don't expect them to do me that way. But that's the way I grew up in South Texas. Now, if you're from the north or the west or whatever, then maybe that's different. Anyway, Douglas Parnell, Tent Rocks. I'm thinking only Texans like to stop a moment and talk. Well, we are known as the friendly state. Keep trying. You'll run into some Texans. Yeah, that's true. Whenever you run into somebody from Texas, they'll talk to you. Like that girl in front of at the staircase thing. Yeah, she said, hey, Rusty. Yeah. She was from Dumas, Texas. DJ Lord Buck, I told you, regular ladies man, LOL, right on, Rusty. Oh yeah, I'm a regular ladies man. You know, women really look for poor old men. Shift into high, nice wide trail. You can see the snakes. Yeah, actually, it is a nice wide trail, and it's easy to walk on because I walked on that one that's kind of just a circle, 1.2 miles. But you know, you do a good climb up, so it's a, you know, you could, in the summer you'd have to be careful, I guess, if you're over 70 or so. Cool Breeze, you're a good person, Rusty 78609. Well, you're all right too, Cool Breeze. Thank you for that positive comment. Sally Vocala, Vocala. Van Living, really enjoyed that new subscriber. Well, welcome, Sally. Thank you very much for signing up. This tour lasts forever, though. Strongland Speed X, Tent Rocks, the next 4 Tent Rocks. From deep within Rusty's vault of truth, fact. Slim Whitman sold more records than both the Beatles and Elvis combined. Isn't that something? I didn't know that. Thank you. If that's a fact, I hope it is. Tent Rocks, Nevada. Nevada. I got Nevada on the mind because of Mike getting on me. Tent Rocks in New Mexico. Nevada. Colorado. How about that? Beverly Seifert. Very nice, interesting video. Thank you. BB Undercover. How many mules were in that bunch, Rusty? I don't know. Several, I think. Rokomo 1. More kids need to get out and hike like that. Yeah, it's true. And they're sleeping in tents, too, and cooking their own food and doing all kinds of stuff. I think it's great. Comment call Rinky Dink RV says, screw Dr. Phil, give us Rusty 78609. I hear you. Thank you. Buying a used something I did a long time ago. Shannon James, I like the fact you forgive right up front. The person I'm following along is not so much how, but what all you're up to now. My biggest time in Texas is right now. Thanks, Rusty. Well, anyway, thank you, Shannon. This is on the Sunlight, 2018 Sunlight. Linda Fowler. Rusty, I love your no-nonsense tours of these travel trailers. No wasted time. Great to watch you do this, Mr. and Mrs. Fowler. Thank you, Linda Fowler. I appreciate that. Waking the Dead, Tent Rocks. Rusty, I bought a few items through your Amazon link. Well, thank you, Waking the Dead. Now you're waking me up. But, yeah. No, for those of you that use the link, thumbs up to you, and I do appreciate it because that's what's paying for this trip. And if I get a gimbal, that'll be paid for by the Amazon link. The rest of the money is just part of my living budget. Thank you, Waking the Dead, for using the Amazon link. JD Vision, Tent Rocks, cool video, Rusty. I have let my niece know about the senior seminar. Sounds like fun. Okay, it sounds like fun to me too. Yeah, it's I don't know what schools do it, if all of them do it or not, but some of them do. In Colorado. PJ Frog, you're right, Rusty. We get about an average of 8 inches per rain of year in New Mexico. Yeah, 8 or 9, that's not much. Bruce Eggleston, driving. I was born and raised in Carlsbad, but the population is not 60,000. It's more like 26,000. Okay, well, I didn't know. I just guessed. I was only 100% off. Not bad. That's not bad. Come on. Bruce Eggleston, driving somewhere. Big building on the right was the old courthouse. I used to have a cannon out. It used to have a cannon out front of it. What happened to it? Somebody stole it. Mabel Lane, this is Tent Rock. I think it's pretty and a cool place, Rusty. It is nice. It is. It's typical New Mexico topography. It's just dry desert stuff with a little brush and a little juniper. JD Vision on Ruidoso. Did I see a Blockbuster video? I do not know what you saw, JD Vision, but you could have. I was in my time machine. Joyce Barnett, wow, that hotel was just beautiful. If I had the monies, that would be fun. Thanks for taking us on a tour. I was surprised they let you in their hotel. Stay safe and happy adventuring. They really, I just walked in. Actually, I was invited. The valet parking manager said, go on in and check it out. So I went on in and checked it out. And then there was a lady in there that was the marketing lady of some kind. And yeah, she was real. She said, yeah, help yourself. There's a bar right there. Check it out. Yeah, and I'm glad they did that because it is beautiful. There's no doubt. And, you know, but, you know, when I was young and had no sense, so to speak, and I was working for corporations and doing different things, you know, I got to go to the Hyatts and the Marriotts and all those little places like that. And I just took them totally for granted. Everything was on the expense account. If I wanted a drink or a fine meal, I just did it and didn't even think about the price, you know, because I wasn't paying for it. And that's the way people are. If you're not paying for it, you're going to be a little extravagant. And that's why when the government bureaucracy takes their little trips and stuff to Las Vegas, like the IRS does occasionally, you know, nothing's too good for them. And they spend your money very, very, very well. Paul Baker, comment called, Heavens to Murgatroyd, Rusty, surviving a belling, taking the Catholic Church to the woodshed, bypassing the staircase, taking a ride with Sonia. The square is deserving of your podcast Hall of Fame. Thinking about getting one of them Acer 15s like you got. You've had it for a while. What do you think of it? Well, the Chromebook, for me, now it is a Chromebook, and it does have, I guess, some limitations if you're used to Microsoft Windows systems. But for me, I really like it. I like Chromebooks, and you know, as far as this one, I had a Toshiba before this one. The only difference really is, well, this one's faster. There's no doubt, and it has a bigger HD screen, 15.6 inch. The Toshiba Chromebook had a little smaller screen, and but it was like 4 years old, I think. But I've only had a Chromebook for like 5 years now. But for me, the one I have, just to be sure you get the right one, this one costs $349, I think. It's an Acer CB515-1HT-P39B, as in boy. And yeah, it's fine. It's got speakers on. It's got a backlit keyboard, and that's one of the reasons I got it. So when I was traveling, I wouldn't have to have a light on to be using my computer, and I could see the keyboard. And also it's got some big speakers in the front that are right on the keyboard, on the sides of the keyboard. The speakers are about that long and about that wide. And yeah, it's got good sound. I used to watch videos on it, but now I just use my smartphone because this thing takes a while to charge the battery on this thing. And but the battery will last you 9 hours or so. It lasts a long time. I mean, it does. But anyway, yeah, use the Amazon link and buy it. Anyway, guys, that's all I got. I stayed pretty caught up yesterday, and anyway, I got to do my walking, and I want to go to Santa Fe today. It takes about, the way I go, about 40, 45 miles an hour. And I kind of go slow on some of these old roads, and it takes about an hour to get there. And since I'm in and then I may do a video if I can figure out how to operate that gimbal, because you know there's a little learning curve with these gimbals, because you know you have to set it up with your phone and get it balanced and all that stuff. And then, you know, they do have a battery, and it does some stuff. I mean, you move your hand and that phone stays level. Okay, you can be doing this and that phone ain't moving. Okay, and so that's all great, and I may find some other uses for it. I was trying to figure out a way that I could use it as a dash camera, but I don't think I'll be able to work that out, because it's got the handle on it about this long. The whole thing's about this tall, so you set it on your dash, it'd be stick. Well, I guess you cut a hole in the roof. Point out there, never mind. Anyway, I'll be going to Santa Fe today, but yeah, I did pay for another week. So yeah, the weather next week's supposed to be you know, middle 70s all week, lows in the upper 40s, low 50s. So yeah, you can't hardly beat that. That's perfect camping weather. You know, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's just the way I do camping, is when I'm traveling, if I find a campsite. Now, I haven't done it in the past. Now, I didn't do it in the Prius, and I didn't do it in the truck, because I would go somewhere for a night, 2 or 3, and then boom, I was gone again. I spent a lot of time driving, and that's okay when you're not towing anything. But before, many years ago, when I was towing my other RVs, I stayed at places but I look for hookups. I don't know, I thought you were supposed to. I didn't know anything about boondocking or dry camping. But now that I'm into that, see, I'll have been here, if I stay another week, I'll have been here for 2 full weeks with no power, no water, no nothing. You know, this is just basically dry camping or boondocking. The only difference between boondocking and dry camping like this is boondocking, you're just out in the boondocks, so to speak. And this would not be really the boondocks, because there's, you know, you got a little picnic table with a cover and good roads, paved roads, good cell phone stuff and all that. But anyway, from Cochiti Lake, New Mexico, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything your little heart desires. But use the link to Amazon products in the description of my videos if you choose to. Some of you have, and I appreciate it very much. It doesn't cost you a dime. And so, you know, if it's not too inconvenient, think about it. And what else? Take deep breaths. No, wrong. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day will not hurt you. It's good for you. It will help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it will also help you lose weight if that's what you want to and need to do. Take deep breaths. Breathe in deep, hold it for a few seconds, breathe out slowly, because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? Yes. What else? Stretch. You know, do all your stretches and walk and keep your body in motion, you know, because that's very good for you to do that. And what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind, because you don't want to let negative Nancy or negative Ned get in there and dump a load of trash. Try to stay positive, because that really makes that's good for your health. There's no doubt about it. That it's all one. You know, there's no mental and physical health. It's all you health. Okay. But anyway, guys, I'll do a video. I'll do something. Okay. Anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios. Bye bye, guys, from Cochiti. Adios.